Geronimo! Oh, falling, 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 falling. We need to get the parachute. Get shot at. Who was that guy? I'm assuming he's not supposed to have fallen out of the plane. Come on. Ah. Here we go, Geronimo.
Well, that's unexpected. Make sure she doesn't land on her feet.
Well, every other time we've tried this, we certainly didn't land on our feet. At least if we did, our ankles broke, our legs broke, pelvis snapped in two, and everything else crumbled to dust. Someone drawing a boob in the sky. Come on, we must be nearing the parachute guy now. Birds! Birds! Guess we can't shoot the birds. They must be there to tease us, show us that they can fly and we can't. Come on, we're so close now. Come on. We've got to be like on top of this guy. Come on, land it. He's so close now. Watch me totally miss this and screw it up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow, ow, stop it. I've got time for you right now. I'm about to grab a parachute. Leave me alone. Go bother someone else. Where is it? There it is. Come on. Get it, get it, get it. Come on, it's right there. Reach out and touch it. Yes! Ha! In your face.
Please be full of hay. Please be full of hay.
That was me last time. Landing like a bro. What the flip happened there? Alright. That's the thing. Dun.
Congratulations. I'm impressed, Agent.
No, not these jokers
I
again.
expected that promoting you to field operations would be disastrous, but I never imagined a catastrophe of these proportions. You've now managed to botch 2 high-profile, high-stakes missions.
Botched them, was nearly killed. I don't see you doing out. Yeah.
If you can master your animosity enough to address me in a civil tone, I'll
That's
attempt to
it. You
explain
tell him.
in terms you might understand exactly how I believe we've arrived at this impasse, sir.
Your inadequacy is matched only by your impertinence. If you find
Your inadequacy is matched only by the size of your genitalia.
nature, gardening, for example, or perhaps mother.
What a dick.
This is getting us nowhere.
Say that again.
Is she? I plan to submit a formal request to review her record for dismissal.
You'll do.
I want to submit a formal request where my heel goes through your eye.
Discharging one of our last remaining operatives, which we don't. There are proper channels to consider. No agent of Unity has ever been relieved of duties without a formal, thorough inquest. Personally, while I admit that I'm concerned about the results we've seen thus far, I'm not convinced that Agent Archer is entirely to blame. Until I am convinced, we'll continue with our current plan of action.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
Don't thank me yet. It's quite probable that things will get worse before they get better.
I don't see how that's possible.
Did you get a look at your assailant?
Aye, that I did.
Did you recognize him?
Sergeant Magnus Armstrong, born in Glasgow, Scotland, 1925. Frequently in trouble as a lad due to a penchant for fighting. By all accounts, he was a good-natured, likable young man. Never bullied anybody, only picked fights with boys that were game for a brawl. Got kicked out of several schools before his parents finally stuck him in a military academy. During the war, he served as a sapper in France and Germany, everything from mine removal to demolitions and sabotage. Earned himself quite a reputation for his reckless antics. The most popular legend had to do with a bridge he allegedly crippled with nothing but a shovel and a hand grenade. A German supply train did the rest. When it reached the weakened section of the bridge, the whole structure came crashing down.
It's a shame this chap ended up on the wrong side of the law.
To the best of our knowledge, he's never been involved in anything this big before. Most of his arrests since returning from the war have been related to public brawling.
Any theories on why he didn't simply shoot you when he had the chance?
I'll be sure.
Same reason I didn't shoot you.
That's assuming you get the opportunity.
She just might. We may have a lead. This morning, West German custom officials in Hamburg discovered several...
Is that observation room a joke? Because that guy's like been observing nothing the whole time.
These chaps decided to inform us rather than seizing the contraband outright, which gives us a chance to conduct a covert investigation.
You believe this is the link to Dr. Schenker?
It could well be. If so, given the specific chemicals found aboard the freighter, it's a fairly safe bet the kidnappers are not only aware of Dr. Schenker's research, but also determined to capitalize upon it.
If our theories are correct, the kidnappers are in Hamburg or will be arriving shortly. A good spy could find
Is your hair glued on, mate?
Fortunately, we're sending a good spy on this mission. You'll be working with him.
A new partner?
More like a supervisor.
An American named Thomas Goodman. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Aye, but I thought he was killed in Amsterdam.
Really? He's a resourceful chap, though. Made a daring escape on a stolen...
Oh, with
bicycle.
arms like that.
Half the Dutch police force in hot pursuit, and KGB agents waiting in ambush
Jeez.
down every corner. Smashing story. I'm sure he'll recount it if you ask him. At any rate, you're to rendezvous with him in Germany and see what the two of you can dig up. You'll take your orders directly from him during this mission.
Thank God.
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Agent Archer?
See ya.
Yes, sir.
What was it like falling out of that plane?
I promise to tell you about
Come.
it sometime.
Like
I tell you
parachuting
she's a liability.
without parachute.
Perhaps, but I'm not...
She's vanished.
What
She'll get credit for that skill.
How many more catastrophes must we suffer through? Because keeping her on the active list will lead to further disasters. Of that, I'm certain.
Yes, I can see that you are.
Our purpose is to preserve freedom, to protect innocent lives, to combat evil wherever it manifests. We can't afford to tolerate anything that stands in the way of that goal. The girl may be spirited, but she's virtually incompetent.
You're
I
incompetent,
admire your
mate.
sovereignty, but I question your judgment. I can't say that at my prime I would have performed any better than she under the circumstances.
You're assuming her reports are entirely genuine. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised to learn that she'd coloured the facts. The bloody
Coloured
things
my
we call
ass.
adventure novels.
The only thing that's going to be coloured is your face when I put a boot in it.
Does that seem unreasonable? The girl was a thief, for goodness sakes. A little skepticism seems prudent.
I'll take it under advisement.
Look, it's not too late to pull her off the assignment. I've read the American's file.
This is like the longest cutscene ever with nothing going on.
This on his own.
Probably so, but I have the strangest feeling a woman's touch is exactly what we need on this one.
I can't argue with you when you're like this.
No, you can't.
Whoa, this is an argument. So heated.
Be ruled by intuition. Reason tends to make a far more reliable counselor.
You might ruminate on that adage yourself.
More training. I don't need training. I'm already an expert at everything.
Here's a perfume that'll really knock 'em out. Literally. It
Give it
sprays
to me
a
then.
cloud of vapor that contains a potent sedative capable of knocking out a horse.
Give it to me then.
Result human. Just be careful not to wander into the
Hello.
cloud yourself, or who knows where,
Give me it.
or even if you'll wake up. Why don't you try it out on Leon here? He's been up for 32 hours straight working on a new prototype. The rest might do him some good.
Oops, I think I sleepy too. Oh no, it was just him. I don't know why it was like a big... Is that supposed to happen? I don't want that weapon. Wait a minute. What's the difference between that door and these boxes?
Excellent.
Can't believe it has to go dark to put people to sleep.
Proceed to Hamburg, West Germany, and Ron.
How am I going to get in there?
I demand to be let in.
I'm sorry, that's
Same way
impossible.
we always get in.
But
We're
my
gonna
girlfriend
sneak
is
in.
inside.
I understand that, but they can't let you in.
Can I at least go find her?
Sadly, no.
Why not?
Because the club is full. Nobody else is allowed.
Well, can you go find her for me?
I must stay here.
Then can you send someone to find her?
Everyone is
Jesus
busy.
Christ, guy, move
Just
aside.
have to wait.
Some of us have
I
important
want
work to
speak
do.
someone in charge.
As I said, everyone is busy. If you come back tomorrow after 10 a.m., perhaps you can speak with someone then.
But my girlfriend is in there now.
Perhaps you should have come together. Then you would not be in this situation, and I would not have to listen to you shouting at me.
I'm just getting warmed up.
It's not my fault that you're out here and she is in there. It is your fault. She is your girlfriend. You should have known better than to ask her to wait for you inside a club that is known to fill up every single night.
Can
Jeez.
I please just go and find her?
I said no, and I meant it. Now go away or I will call the police.
Schweinhund.
Scheiße.
Maybe that'll work.
She comes.
You mean you saw that?
Schweinhund.
Scheiß Kopf.
Just watching that camera. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Okay, how are we gonna get in here? Invisible wall that way?
Is it always as crowded? Yeah, the place fills up every night. People come for the music. Do you think they'll let us in? I doubt it. I have to get in there. Really? Well, let me help you. I'll distract the bouncer so you can climb in through that window.
Oh,
Watch out for the camera, though. Thanks.
that was easier than I thought.
My pleasure. Have fun.
How come she's gonna do this for us? But yet, she's not going in?
Hello, big boy.
Hello there.
And we're in.
It's crowded tonight.
It usually is. This place is very popular.
You must
So
be
popular, it's completely empty by the look of it.
Yes,
Apart
but
from
really
some
going
weird door
into
in the back.
enchanting ones.
You're teasing.
I do not.
Okay. She's so special, she's terrifying him.
You will excuse me. This is all I have time for this evening. Thank you, thank you. Perhaps I will later.
Perhaps not.
What is so important you need to interrupt me in the middle of a performance? You know how these people treasure my concerts. Now they will lament.
Das tut mir leid, Fräulein Wagner.
Of course, if they are sad, they will buy more drinks to drown their sorrows, which is good for business. But it troubles me to know that someone is unhappy because
Look at that roaring candle.
I give enough of myself. A gift like mine comes with terrible responsibility, you know.
Yeah, and you have so much of yourself to give.
Even such pathetic, horrible creatures as these smelly beatniks deserve some sympathy, yeah? Now then, perhaps you will care to remind me why I am talking instead of singing.
Fräulein Wagner, the super spy is here. What should we do?
Super spy.
Oh, the fly has rung the doorbell of the spider.
Yes.
Did the right thing.
And she's going to pull each one of her legs
Then
off.
she goes to the water closet, grab her and bring her to me. Am I understood?
Jawohl.
Good. Watch her closely. She is not to leave under any circumstances.
It will be done as you have asked.
If you succeed, perhaps I will be convinced to sing for you.
Oh god.
Would you
Maybe
like
fail on purpose then.
that?
Very much so, Fräulein Wagner. It would be a great honor.
Then make me happy. When I am happy, I sing like a nightingale in spring.
Jeez. Can a disguise as anyone or anything? I'm guessing not. I have no real weapons. Could knock on the door.
I love your outfit.
I do too. Can I talk
Leave
about
me alone.
Leave you alone. Okay, whatever.
Perhaps it's just me.
Fish.
But I thought the music was...
Bigger fish.
How can you say that? It's unconventional.
Man dancing to silence.
This club is super groovy. Don't you think so? It's not
No.
Well, what do you know about music anyway? Maybe it's just too...
Is there a piss stain on the floor? No piss stain. Some woman.
The show ended early tonight. I hope
Looking
there's
at
another
one.
set later.
Intelligence in the bathroom. Me. Oh yeah. Dodgy light and no one home. This club's got crazy decor. Kinda like it. Apart from this bit, which is a bit like a Sea Life Centre. You know, for a club that's supposed to be so busy and so full, it sure looks really empty. Oh. Well, apparently I blew my cover. Huh? Guess we'll pick it up next time. See you later. Bye.